Okay, let's just start at right back, if we may. Obviously, I think we all knew Darrell Berry was off and was probably going to join up with Bucks. But final thoughts on his time here?
Thoroughly enjoyed working with him. I thought he was a fantastic lad and a good player, and yeah, we had a mutual respect. And we said from the start that this will put you back in the shop window. Use it to your advantage, and he has done. Disappointing not to have kept him, but that's life.
Because you look around the conference, a lot of clubs are sort of bringing a little bit of fresh blood at this time. How frustrating is it for you that you're not in a position to do so?
Well, not frustrating, because you just got to get on with it, haven't you? So no excuses. We've got some good players here, and we are fighting in training and trying to do the right things to get results. So frustration in this job is the size of a pea compared to other walks of life.
James McQuilkin, any changes in his situation?
James, no, other than me telling him that I want him to stay at the club, and you know, I hope I'm a man of my word, so he is still giving 110% and fighting to get his career back on track. And we're the vehicle for that, for him to get on at the moment, and at some point I want to be able to sign him on a proper contract. If somebody comes in and takes him, then so be it.
Where do you see his best position for you being?
Well, I see it in midfield. I think he's a really good ball player. I think he's got an immense amount of ability. Just coincidentally, he's had to play it right back for the 3 or 4 games he's played, but he, as I say, he's been really good in that position. But ultimately he wants to play in midfield, and that's where he would be, ideally.
But if you've been having a look at the former Exeter City fullback Dawson, who's been released by the Grecians? Yeah,
he's a good player, another person who fits the bill character-wise. Surprised he's been released in one respect, but you know, football is that type of game of opinions, and he will train with us this week, and you know, hopefully be in line for a place in the squad for this game, actually, coming up.
And where are you at with Dale Tongue? Is he still injured?
Dale's still injured, and you know, no one will be going anywhere unless a team come in and make us an offer financially for transfer or for wages. We need all the bodies we can get at the moment, and everyone's going to fight to get in the team.
Just have a quick look at the FA Trophy. Obviously, you're, I believe, still favourites. Another conference outside, FC United of Manchester coming down here. Yes,
it's a good draw for us. I think financially it'll be really good for the club, because they will bring up to 1,000 or more. So that's great for us and for the players to have a good stadium full. And so it's been a good competition for us. I want to progress in it, and you get that sort of sniff of Wembley, and I want the players to realise that they've got a real chance of getting to Wembley and giving something to the fans.
I know we've talked about the fixture list and how the conference do it, etc. beforehand, but in a way, I mean, obviously it's great you've got a home tie and it'll be a good crowd, but is it frustrating that it's again a home match that gets moved from a Saturday to midweek?
Well, it's not ideal, but we can't complain with a draw, can we? So you can't have it both ways. We're delighted with the draw, to be honest. It's a home game. It's one for the fans. It's another home game, which surely has to be good for finances. So no, I've got no negative points about that. It's going to be a stern test, because it'll be their cup final, but I've got no complaints about that. I don't think we will have that much of a fixture pile up, to be honest.
When Wrexham came down here early in the season, I think you're both in the top 5. Are you surprised at how they've fallen away?
I am. I like the manager. I think he's a decent bloke, and it's a club like ours that's expected to do well. Wrexham have been a league club and want to get back in, as all of these clubs do, and for whatever reason they've not managed to do as well as they wanted, but we can't worry about anyone else, can we? We just have to worry about ourselves and try and win as many games as we can from now to the end of the season. Our away form's not been good enough, certainly in the league. Need to put that right, and we are looking forward to it, but we know that our away form, as I say, has to improve.
How looking injury-wise?
A couple of niggles, a couple of 50-50s, so may be fit for the weekend, may not, usual story. And it is a trimmed squad, which is fine, but you need, as I say, you need bodies out there. Whoever plays on Saturday knows what they've got to do. For me, from now to the end of the season, there'll probably be that immense desire when you put the shirt on. And I've sort of got that message across this week. I don't want fans travelling to games and seeing wishy-washy performances. The minimum is that the team come off and you say, wow, what a good team they are, regardless of result. But I still believe in the group, I still believe we can get wins, but we need to get them soon, don't we? Because the games are running out.
Yeah.